game plan today. The quarterback might be young, but they have put some things into their offensive game plan to make sure they're able to get the ball to their star player. He's been tearing up defenses all season long. Guys, back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. Kickoff. All lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. He'll bring it out. It's Gentry. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. The Gamecocks offense will start this game off with the football. And here comes a major weapon in DeAndre Johnson. He is a guy who is reliable and can be dangerous if he gets a chance. It's been so
watching this offense, and a big part of why they're in college football playoff contention has been the passing attack, and this wide receiver specifically, and kudos to him because he had a lot of expectations on him and a lot of attention from opposing defenses. All season long, he keeps showing up, and he keeps making plays. Nobody has been able to cover him, and there is no question in this game, if they're going to win, he's got to have a big day.
Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. They'll need a bunch on second down. Changing the routes with his receivers. Second down, gonna throw it. Right side, it's Johnson. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. The Gamecocks right after the huge play through the air back to the line. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Quickly out to the tight end. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Wasting no time slinging it around. On the left side, grabbed by Williams. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
A lot of coaches talk about scripting the first series. You could tell the script reads, get that wide receiver the football because he can make plays. The quarterback, you could tell he has confidence in his guy. He finds him, and he does the rest.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish things off with a 44-yard touchdown pass. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders offense will now get its first chance with the football. And here comes Roman Gagliano. Everybody wants to make big plays, but he's got to take them when they're available and not force things. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Fires downfield. Picked off. What a play to set him up. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And this team right now has got to be in a shell shock, right? I mean, you can't start any worse. Your defense allows a touchdown on the opening drive, and then your offensive first play, you throw a pick. You just got to take a deep breath right now. Everything is a tidal wave that you're trying to fight against. It's just going to take one good one to turn this thing around, but this is not the start they were hoping for.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. It's first down from the 11. Fresh set of downs going up top. Under pressure. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows.
Touchdown, Gamecocks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Blue Raiders come out ready to go on the attack. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Follows his blocks. It's Martin. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. And here comes the offense on second down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Second down to the air. Between the hashes, it's Allen. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
Okay, here's the bad news. They're down by a lot of points really early in this game in the first quarter. The good news is there's a lot of football left. The better news, they finally get a big play through the air. That's the kind of play that can spark some confidence and completely turn this thing around. They got to keep that up.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Snapped it in the shotgun. Here comes the heat. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be third down.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Keeps it himself. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. Drops back on first down. Looking left. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Back to pass on second down. Throws to the wideout. He makes the catch.
Well, we knew coming into tonight they were going to try to find this guy throwing the ball. I had no idea it was going to be this successful this early. Guys, he's closing in on 100 receiving yards. We're not even out of the first quarter yet. He has been an absolute force.
Oh, pressure's coming. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to keep it in the air. Out wide right, it's Johnson. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Third and long, a lot of ground to cover. They'll move the wide receiver. Straight ahead, it's Savage. He stopped short of the first down marker, had to get it to the 30-yard line, and now they're staring at fourth and short. This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on fourth down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert to fourth down, and it paid off. What a first quarter for this offense. A chance to score again on first and goal. He'll set up to throw. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
A lot of times when you go back and you revisit these games, who takes advantage of these opportunities in the red zone, in these goal-to-go situations? Bad job on first down by this offense.
Second down, gonna throw it. Into the end zone. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them.
Well, everything was going so well for this team early here in this game, and now all of a sudden they get a critical mistake. And you know how college football, David, is about momentum. What is their defense going to be able to do here now when they take the field?
You're right, man. The momentum swings so fast, and now this defense's job is to go out and stop it, right? Like, we made a mistake, you huddle the guys up, sudden change, be aware they might take a shot down the field, but let's grab the momentum right back.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's second and 10. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Man, it's fun to watch defense that just, they look so in sync and coordinated. And watching the tape coming into this week's game, you could tell last week this defense was dialed in. They don't give up big plays. They don't give up points. They make you earn everything. like another game like that so far today.
On third down, he drops to throw. Gets rid of it. Turns it upfield. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
And they've dug themselves a hole in this football game. I get it. Obviously, defense has not played great on the other side. But this possession right here, man, this is big. Get the passing game going. Get a little bit of balance going. I think they need to score on this possession to take a little pressure off and kind of get that defense juiced up.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Pulls it in. It's Allen. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
You know, the short passing game is a great go-to weapon for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, obviously, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play you. So for coordinators, this can really open up the rest of your playbook for the rest of the game.
They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. Here comes the offense on first down. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. On play action. Look out! Buying some time. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
They'll run the screen. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. They bring the punter onto the field now. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And no shot at a return here as the punt flies out of bounds. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Wants to throw one first. They're all over him. And they can't make the connection going for a big play on first down. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to Williams over the middle. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. New set of downs after the completion. Snap on first down, wants to throw. With the catch, it's Danzy. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. And the Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Bunch formation for these receivers. Wants to go up top on second down. On target over the middle. Brought down at the 28. A chunk play. 15 yards on that one, and a first down. The Gamecocks, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Fresh set of downs going up top. Left side, it's Coleman Williams. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. We've come to the break, and Jacksonville State has the lead. As we take a look at the stats, things a little one-sided so far. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. They just keep firing. Right side, it's Johnson. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
Love the play design on offense because you get your playmaker, the guy you want with the ball in his hands. Get him open, easy throw for the quarterback. Receiver does the rest, put 6 up on the board.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Middle Tennessee State comes out onto the field, the offense ready to go to work. It has been a rather rough ride for this sophomore behind center. There's been next to zero execution in the passing game. They haven't taken care of the football, and they'll try to get something going, and they'll have to mount a rally. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
Hauls it in. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Hits inside. It's Martin. Ball is loose. Recovers the fumble, and he's still going. They bring him down, but not only does he recover the fumble, he gets the first down. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Blue Raiders! Right on the money, and he makes the grab in the end zone.
And I think this is really the separators in good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? He can. Nice strike, nice catch, nice execution.
And he tacks on the extra point. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Second down, gonna throw it. Fires to the middle. Over the middle, it's Williams. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Looking for a productive play on first down. Fresh center downs going to the air. Fires to the middle. Caught, it's Williams. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. The Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. Drops back on first down. Going right back to Williams. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. And the Gamecocks come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. From the red zone, looking for a man. Touchdown, Gamecocks! And they take it in for 6 more points. That touchdown gives this team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, and knocked it right down the middle. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. There's no question this team is reeling down 28-7, and they have to find a way to get a score on the board with this drive. Turning it on! And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. No huddle offense to the line.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Second down to the air. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Well, you can see why this team thinks this kid has a real bright future. It's amazing. He's only a true freshman. He's not built like one, though, and you saw it on that last play. Trust me, that is the first of many sacks in this kid's collegiate career.
Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Jacksonville State's offense comes out ready to start this drive. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Complete to Williams over the middle. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Offense will try to strike on 1st and 10. Rashad Downs going up top. That's caught by Williams. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Offense in a bunch formation. Wants to throw on 1st. Fires left. It's complete. Knocked down at the 29-yard line. Picked up 15 yards on the play, and he's got a 1st down. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Out wide right, it's Johnson. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Long way to go on 2nd down. Wants to throw again. Fires to the wideout. Complete in the middle. And tight coverage right there, but he makes the grab, and they've got it on the 11 and a red zone chance. The Gamecocks go back to work after moving the chains through the air, making the adjustment. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Rush right in his face. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
This QB has been so comfortable all day long. Obviously having a ton of success. You've got to affect him. You've got to put some hits on him, those body blows, so you can make him wear out and physically feel you. This is the first time really getting to him. This defense needed this bad.
Sometimes as a quarterback, when you're feeling a rhythm and you're feeling yourself, you just want to keep taking shots, right? This guy's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. He saw a look he liked, decided to let her fly. I haven't seen a lot of balls falling complete, especially deep down the field. That one did, but I'd expect this guy to keep letting it go.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on one-on-one to go and make me a play? Maybe even one-on-two. Who can go up, catch the ball, get us some yards, and get us some points?
They've been steamrolled so far in this first half, David, but maybe a little positive momentum to take to the locker room.
And I like you got the first down of the drive.
Catch inside the 30 and still running. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee.
And they didn't start this first half the way you wanted to, but at least they're ending on a positive note. At least they're saying, guys, we put a drive together. We scored. We need some plays to go our way, but the offense has got some positive momentum, and that is a great thing going into the half.
From deep, it's Gentry. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found. Stopped at the 18. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Quick give. It's Savage. And he's brought down after a short gain.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update. And the Gamecocks will kick it away to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. What do they have to say coming out of halftime, Holly?
I caught up with Coach Mason coming out of the locker room. He said he's been talking to his team about ball security. Too many turnovers in the first half. Starting this second half on offense, he said, if we take care of the ball, we'll be just fine. Back to you.
Okay, Ollie.
Well, the offense is trying to go bootleg play action that time, but it had no chance because the defensive end won so quickly at the line of scrimmage. He was able to get in the backfield. He smothered the quarterback.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
And that is not how this offense envisioned the second half going. You go in there, you get a plan, you want to come out on script a little bit, and the defense comes out with back-to-back pressures, get to the quarterback, get sacks, really affect him, and get some early hits in this second half.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Slips through the line. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Holly, what update do you have for us?
Checking in from the Jacksonville State sideline. They are really hyping up their quarterback right now, guys. You know, they weren't exactly sure what to expect from this young player going into the game, but he has delivered over 200 yards passing. He has proven to be someone they can count on. The coaches keep telling him, poise, composure, keep it going. This young guy is showing what he's made of. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. They give it to him again. Powers through the defender. Finds a crease at the 20. Right down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Jacksonville State. And the beatdown has ensued.
David, I mean, you can take your hands away from your eyes. At this point, this thing is just defense optional. This is atrocious. Nobody wants to tackle in this game. Nobody wants to take an angle. It's another long touchdown. Great job by the running back. But when are these defenses going to show up?
Yeah, it's frustrating. It's hard to watch, man. Just we've got to get lined up, make sure you're in the right gap. You can't jump out of your gap. You can't guess. And these defenses, they're giving up big plays, and those are the ones that will kill you because it's points right away. And a lot of points in this football game, and these coordinators, they're not real happy.
So the Blue Raiders come out ready to go on the attack. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Could not make his way to the corner. 2nd and long here. Send the tight end in motion. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Grab near the marker is Allen. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Trying to get rid of it. Good job just to get rid of that one.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect the quarterback a little bit more. Whether it's screens, whether it's draws, whether it's rolling your quarterback, something has to change for this offense to protect the quarterback a little bit better.
3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Throws to the wideout. Working the middle. And he picks up the 1st down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
And he's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Looking to throw, and they need a bunch. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds the tight end. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to take a shot. He's got it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee.
We're in the second half of this game. You're trailing, David. No surprise there. You got to throw the ball to the guys that are making plays for you. He had already had a touchdown catch. That's number 2 now. And if they're going to get back in this game, they got to keep throwing him the ball.
Amen. I mean, keep finding him. He keeps making plays, keeps catching the football. And listen, when you find that matchup outside that works, that you can depend on, I don't blame quarterbacks for going back to them time and time again.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He's on the loose. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. They'll try to add another to their lead. And they tacked on the extra point. Those opportunities, those returns like that can be such game changers, and everyone was right on point, and he took it to the house. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Middle Tennessee State comes out onto the field. The offense ready to go to work. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
And after the big gain, the ball's loose. And they are fortunate to avoid the turnover as the fumble goes out of bounds. From the 22 on 1st and 10. Sells to run, looking to pass.
And this has been the story of the night. The offensive line getting beat up. And this is why this team is losing. You got to protect your quarterback. This defense has had a field day with their 5th sack of the game.
Rush is on. And they got it.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Under pressure. That slides a little early and short, and now it's going to be 4th down. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. And they weren't able to get him in the middle of the field, so now a 49-yarder from the right hash.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He's got great speed. He's got an alley. And there he goes. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Jacksonville State.
I'll tell you, you're lucky if you're watching a college football game and you see one return for a touchdown. That's now his 2nd of the game. This guy is absolutely lethal. He's shown you his open field running ability. He's shown you his speed. I'll be shocked if anybody kicks his way the rest of this game and the rest of the season.
He'll bring it out. It's Allen. He stopped at the 23, a couple of yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here on the 2nd drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Motion from the wideout. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Throws to the tight end. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
You want to have a lot of success on defense? Make the quarterback feel uncomfortable. This defense has been doing it time and time again, and you can tell this quarterback doesn't have a prayer.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He tries to take the top off. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He stopped not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his second interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. 4th down and 3, and they'll try to pick it up. Looking for the marker. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time. Guys, Jacksonville State has the lead here as we've reached the end of the quarter. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. From the gun, it's Savage.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football. Deserve the lead. You got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. Finds his man. It's Gentry. Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a first down for this offense.
Well, I love play callers that want to stay aggressive regardless of what the score is, regardless how much time is left on the clock. And I promise you this, there are a lot of fans, there are a lot of teams all across college football that are paying attention to what is happening right now.
Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
The Gamecocks with the 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Savage. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
And what you see late in games, man, those teams that can really run the football and run that clock when they got a lead, you really win a lot more football games. So I think you look for them to be physical down the...
Touchdown, Gamecocks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5. And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Williams on the play fake. Tight end finds a soft spot. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Williams. Here comes the heat. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. And here comes the punt team. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Gonna field this one in tight quarters. He only needs a sliver of daylight. A huge return there. Steps out of bounds, but man, did he put his team in great position. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on O. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt. They've put a lot of highlights together, put a great offensive game together, complete football game. They get the win. On to next week.
Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down. Running inside, it's Savage. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today.
Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really important.